Good evening everybody. Welcome to my belated Sunday night stream. I hope everyone has had a lovely weekend and has had plenty of opportunities to make gold, with 8.1 being out. I haven't done a great deal myself, just done a little bit of relisting of things and doing a few quests, try and get myself a little bit further on my professions. But other than that, all has been well. I hope everybody has had lots of fun trying out all the new things that have come out in 8.1. There's only a few things I've done at the moment. Authority Lion and Lord Lux, how are you both? Thanks for stopping by. How's your weekends doing? Doing very well, thank you very much. I had a very busy but excellent weekend with the family. So we spent a lot of time, we got the Christmas tree up, we got decorations up. So all in all, very good. Surox, how are you? Good to see you. So we're just currently, I've been doing a few of the story quests in Drustvar, trying to finish off the story campaign of that. And so that's why I'm here at the moment, but let's have a look. We do have a mailbox to open, so we'll need to go on over to that and have a look. Velostra, how are you? Good evening. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. So last thing I was doing, we need a mailbox here. So I could probably do a little bit of auction house reposting whilst we're here. Now I'm not sure if everything has expired yet. Let's have a look and see where we're at. Yes, it looks like everything has expired. So we're going to have to relist everything on. We also have bags full of stuff. So we need to clear our bags a little bit more as well. So let's clear this out a bit better. I might as well just sell all of this junk. I've got a load of Tide Spray I need to move into my bank. So I think I'll be better off heading back to Borealis for this. So let's Hearthstone back. And then we can get ourselves all sorted. Actually, I think I'm going to go somewhere quieter. I'm going to go to Dalaran instead. Commander Bond, good evening, and Morangi. How are you both? Hope you're doing well. I don't have an autoseller. No, I don't. For some reason, I prefer to do that one manually myself, simply because I trust it more. Whereas an autoseller will, it will get rid of all my junk, definitely. But I always worry that it's going to take something that I didn't want it to. But that's probably just paranoia on my part. Right, let's go to the regular bank, I think. We'll deal with that first.
How are you?
I've got a little bit of space here for the Tide Spray. So what I'll do is I'll do a /TSM put Tide Spray. And that'll put at least the Tide Spray linen in there. And I've got a load of nylon thread there, so /TSM put nylon. I'll pop that lot in there as well. That's an easy way to just clear that lot out. And then let's have a look. Map, bags. See where we're landing with our stuff. See if we can clear a lot of that. Never had any trouble. Fair enough. And it's something I probably could do with doing though. It's a good idea. Just for the quick and easy sales. I know TSM vendoring does have it built in. Rosium TV, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Oh wow, Nix. 5 months in a row. 5 months already. Time flies when you have fun. Absolutely. Oh, there's the alert just coming in there. Thank you ever so much for your continued support. Really appreciate it. Let's see, some chef's hats for Nix. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Right, so what have we got left here? Right, 340 shoulder. I currently have a 340 shoulder, so this is clear of Azeroth powers. So maybe I'm just going to pop that in the bank in case I need it and want to redo a few things. And then if I don't, I can always disenchant it later.
Safe travel.
And then the rest of the stuff I'm going to disenchant That's a BOE. I'm just going to actually... I don't think any of these are really going to... I'll be getting better stuff out of disenchanting these. So let's do all of these. Disenchant those. And then we'll move on. I've been relisting Sinister for a week. Relisting them 3 times per day, but only 4 sales. Oh, I know I've got a couple in there. I haven't looked at them fully for today though. So it'll be interesting to have a look. We haven't done the mailbox yet. We'll just go through and just clear out a few things here. I'll keep all of that. And let's pop the rest in the guild bank. And then we can go through and do the mail. Everything's looking rather full, as you can see. So cooking ingredients, a few things here. Now, this is definitely not OCD friendly, unfortunately. I made a bit of a mess of my guild bank. So let me just drop a few things in there. And then let's pop in that. What's that? Potion of Defiance. Not sure what I'll do with that at the moment, so I'm just going to pop that there for now. The main thing I want to do here is just clear about a bit of space. Get that in there. Have we got enough room for another one? No, not enough for that one. How about some Umbra shards? Nothing in there yet. No, okay. So the rest can go into my reagent bank. Let's pop those over and swap to my reagent bank. Move this. Oops. Come on. You can move. If I can just drag this over. No, it looks like it's going to stay there for the moment. Okay, let's try this. That lot can go in. That lot can go in. The rest I want to keep. Okay. Now we're looking better. Putting potions next to food. I know. It's a complete mess. I'll go through and sort that out another time. But for now, we just wanted some clear bag space. I need to get this done when I got the previous rank. I'm very close to my enchanting, actually. We can look at enchanting a bit later. Roxmo, how are you? Thank you very much for the sweater. This is a... we've got a Totoro... Oh, hold on. Where are you? Christmas jumper at the moment, which I got from QWERTY. So really like this one. This is my nice Christmas one. I have actually got some beard baubles as well, but I might not put those on just yet. Okay, so now we're in a position to load up the mailbox with everything. Okay, so let's go and do some expires. We'll collect up all of this lot, do some relists of everything, and then have a look at what has sold over the last few days. It's nice and fast in Dalaran, so that's quite good. We'll just go through, do a couple of reloads, and then get this show on the road. So, actually, whilst that's reloading, I can show you. If you excuse the full screen cam, hold on. I can show you the Totoro shirt. There we go. Oh, go this side. There we go. That's the full shirt. Nice Christmas jumper. When was the last auction house posting I did? Now, I think it was Friday early, before my normal evening one. Oh, here comes Ario. Hey Games on End, how are you? New to the game, and your first month made 200,000 gold and reinvested back 100,000. Almost have enough for your first WoW token. Excellent, congratulations. Katiras, how are you? That's a massive milestone, Games on End. That's exactly what motivated me to make gold in the first place. Was to do that. Was to get my first gold for a token, and I've never looked back since. So congratulations. Good evening, Perkin. How are you? Business is very well, thank you very much. Had a lot of lovely time with the family over the weekend. We're just relisting everything on at the moment. A bit more space, so we can do one more reload, and we'll get back on that one. Darkmoon Deck Fathoms are going for 80k on your server, so making tons of those. Ah, excellent. Orio's needing my jeans. You can't see him, but he's just His little balls are down here. Right. Ow, ow, that's my leg. You can't need that, Oreo. Okay, last lot here. Let's just open that. So we do have some Sinister combatants still. So we haven't sold all of it. But I know I have sold a couple of them. So let's get everything back on and look at our restocks after that. That's it until I'm full. Yep, that looks like everything there. Let's just move around here and pop up the auction house. Give him some food, yeah, definitely. Although he has eaten tonight, so I think he's just basically looking for a stroke and some company. Alright, let's start posting everything back on. Let's run a post scan. See how quickly this goes through. Deep sea bag's been a very good seller for you. Small margin, but quantity. Yeah, I have actually had some good sellers with deep sea bags. The margins for me are fairly reasonable. Let's have a look what this is doing. This may slow down Mr. Potato a little bit. 431 for a rank 2 at the moment. I need to get the rank 3. What is the rank 3 from? Let's have a look. Oh, everything's gone ground to a halt now. Hold on, I can't do two things at once without Mr. Potato freezing up. So let's just close that one down. We'll let this run through and then we'll have a look at that afterwards. Good evening, Mushy, how are you? And Anniex, thanks for stopping by. Hope you both had very good weekends. Aren't we all need a stroke and company? Yes, definitely. He's doing alright though, aren't you, Oreos? Alright, just going to relist this lot on. Hopefully all the prices, they look relatively okay. Got to keep an eye on the Sinister gear, make sure it's not going for a silly price. Over 10,000 or around 10,000 looks good to me at the moment. And they all are on that at the moment, so that's good. Husband gave you a horrible cold. Oh no, that's not really the gift you want, is it? Oh, hopefully you're feeling better soon, Mushy. Right. A few more pages to scan and then we'll be able to post this lot up. No, I could probably move my camera down a little bit actually, hold on. There we go, then we can see the jumper and it's all his Totoro glory. Meanwhile, Oreo's enjoying that. Right, let's move that over there. Have you got lag as well? Okay, stream health seems to be okay at the moment. Let me look at my live status. Currently saying okay. Now I have had internet issues, so we'll have to see how things go today, but hopefully so far is okay. Right, just going to double check the prices as I put these on. So, Chaos 3 Theory, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. All okay from the other eyes? Might be your end, Mushy. Try a reboot. Got your laptop back and my guides help you greatly. Oh, excellent. Glad I could help out. Right, okay, Sinister gear coming on. 13,000, 9,000. That's all reasonable. And then all the other stuff coming on for the same sort of price. A few hours posting and restocking, trying to find time to hunt the Hiveman. Oh yes, they've solved that now. I saw that in the news. That's going to be interesting. I don't think there's any particular things we can sell, is there, for it? Like with the shadowy mask. Oreo says hi back. Right, everything's posted. Sensors, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, there's nothing Nothing for the hive minds that we could sell. Okay. Sorry to lie. I may well have, or as we said in the other stream, TSM might have done. HSM Truman, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Christmas eggs and milk. Oh yeah, there is the Christmas goodies now, isn't there? I haven't looked at those yet. That's something to look into sometime soon. First, I'm just going to relist everything on, and Texas undercut as well, and red winter suits. Now, I'm not sure which ones I've gotten of those. Let's have a look. We'll go through those. Major and guild today. Need to add your alt. So, might have asked a favour from a viewer on the Spore Girl server. Absolutely, ask away if anyone's on. If they can help you out, I'm sure they will. For the Baal secret rate, there's the 4 tailoring items you can make and sell. Yes, there is the waste of time, isn't it, old one? I did try selling some of those, but I didn't get much luck on sales on those ones. So I haven't had much. I don't think I had many sales at all when it came out. I think the margins on those were so easy to make that I think they were just so readily available. People just snapped them up for a cheap price. But we'll carry on with our expires and everything first. See what kind of sales we have ourselves once we've gone through all of this, and then we can look at what we can do. Selling for 4k each for the red winter suits. Oh, that's nice. I guess people are wanting to go into the seasonal side of things now. I'm not even sure if I can make them or not. Got a little bit more space. Let's do another reload. So if anyone is on Sporogar and can help out Anniex, I'm sure they'll appreciate some alt transferring over to a guild. Vola Sands have been your wheelhouse this month. Finally got the pattern end of November. Excellent, Sensors, excellent. And are you still getting sales with those? All right, got some sales coming in here. That's something. 22,000 from something. That's not all the mail though, so let's have a look. Got some honourable gear as well as Sinister gear. Interesting. Right, let's just post everything on and then we can look at the final mail. So let's post this lot on. Also making the boots. Oh, okay. Sold 17 so far this month, so that's very nice. Ah, this is interesting. I've actually gone above max expires for my enchant bracer agility. So that has not sold at all, and it's failed 66 times. So do I carry on doing this or not? That's actually for a formula, interestingly. So it's not the actual one itself. Let's have a look at everything else here. Sinister is at 8, 7, 8 and 11. They're all okay. Well, that one's at 11. Not again. Sorry to lie. They're coming through. Pets can take a long time to sell, but they always do. Yes, pets do over time. The good thing about pets, though, is they are cheap to list on. The posting is probably low for a formula. Yeah, like the enchants themselves are really low to post. So I may carry on with that that formula. You never know. Someone might be looking to complete their collection and want to just as easily buy it on the auction house. You want to get more into pets soon. Yeah, there's always something to do, isn't it? That's the thing. It's just a question of finding the time or making the time. Some bountiful feasts coming on. They seem a reasonable price. Not amazing though. 1,300 actually, that's better. So a profit of 377. Could probably do with better than that, but that's probably pushed down actually by the new feasts. Had probably pushed the price of Bountiful Feast down, but that's still a profit for me at 377, so I'm okay with that. Bountiful Feast are slow sellers anyway. Scoreshine, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Me and the family are doing very well, thank you very much. We had a lovely weekend, getting all Christmassy, putting the tree up and everything. Pets to Oreo? Certainly will do. There you go, Oreo says hello. You've made 30 Sinister items so far. Ah, excellent. And hello, Dero, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. I hope everyone is doing well. Nearly there on posting everything up. Just chugging through this last lot. Need to get to PvPing so you can maximize profits on the Sinister gear. Yes, definitely. Oh, that's interesting. Lost connection to the voice chat service. Restored connection to the voice chat service. That's a new one on me. Oh, you can't see that because Oreo camera's filled up the chat. Let me just move it further up. Hold on. There we go. Then we can see the chat on there as well. That should fill that little space up there. There's not really a lot in there anyway, but I'll just post everything on there. Been getting this error since 8.1. Ah, interesting. I noticed there's a graphics card update that WoW is asking me to do as well. Right, okay, let's have a look at the mail.
Bring it to me.
Oh, there's a lot of support tickets on TSM Discord for that, is there? Okay. Alright, let's have a look. In the mail today, 55,000. We have dress shoes, tuxedo pants, silkweave satchels, honourable gear, I wasn't expecting that, some Sinister gear, that's a cloak, and then we've got some more enchants, low level enchants, silkweave satchel, another Sinister braces. Ah, Jags, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on board, thanks for stopping by. Just going through our mailbox opening at the moment and having a look at what has sold. Tome of Illusions, that's a good one. Enchant gloves, and there's the deep sea bags. 4 of those, and a hexweave bag. We get more profit margins on the hexweave bags, but obviously they take more effort to make, whereas the deep sea bags are easy to make. I might have to up the quantities of those. Currently only making 4, I might up that to 8. And a quick navigation, okay. That's good. Let's take that gold. I've rocked a 750 Ti though. Might be in the unsupported list. Yeah, that's very true actually. But hopefully I'll be getting a new graphics card soon. I get a 1050 Ti in there, which should hopefully sort things out, my graphics card side of things. Right, okay, so that's done. Nice bit of gold. We're going to need to restock on things though. So let's have a look. Now, let's start with enchanting. That's going to be the easier one. Let's take the tailoring off. Go over to enchanting. So there's going to be, okay, so Tome of Illusions, and that's going to be my tricky one. Let's have a look. Gathering wise, lots of temporal crystals, arcana, essence of fire, undeath. Oh, that's all from the guild banks, that's quite easy. So let's open up the task list and deal with those. 1050 Ti is great budget card. I have that in your home theatre PC. Yeah, exactly. So it's a good one. It's a good low end card. That's a definite upgrade from where I'm at the moment. Definitely. Decided if I'm going to get the Black Widow mount or keep the gold for something else. The 2 million spider. I do like the spider. I think I would go for it. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with my gold at the moment, which is a bit strange, but I'm just slowly accumulating it whilst trying to round out my gold making abilities on Samadan. So I still need to work on enchanting, and I still want to get my reputations up for everything else. What's the music in the background? It's just WoW music. It's the Dalaran music at the moment. I have all the music on loop anyway, so it just goes all the way through. Hey Alatar, how are you? You've made it. We haven't been on that live that long either, so it's just going to be a relatively short stream as a result. But welcome on board. Thanks for stopping by. Right, let's have a look and gather up the things we need. Get from the Guild Bank, Sorcerer's Fire, Essence of this, that and the other. And then Enchanting Crafts, we need to do a couple more of those. Now, how do I pronounce that? Jequinha. Thank you very much for the follow. Thanks for stopping by. We're currently just restocking on everything enchanting wise at the moment. So temporal crystals, we need 12. We can make 10 easily just with the fractures here. We might have to pop over to the Guild Bank and do not the Guild Bank, the Garrison, to pick up some more. It's probably worth picking up some Hexweave at the same time, so let's do those. We still need 2, and then Arcana we need as well, so let's head to the Garrison and deal with those first, and then we can work our way backwards through everything else. So this is mainly going to be a restock time. Try and get everything restocked and back on. Probably have a look at our numbers for Sinister gear, and look at our numbers for everything else. Still have like 200 rush order for the enchanting vendor in the Garrison. The rush order. Oh right, for the ones that you can just instant complete. That's really handy. I don't need those myself at the moment. I just let this tick through at the moment. There we go. That's done. Get a whole load more work orders. Create those. And then we'll head to the other side. Pick up the Hexweave. Fair amount of that. That's all that done. And then, where's your work order? There you are. Create all of those.
See you around.
Okay. They're all started. So let's head back to Dalaran, get that all sorted out. Your MS is 24 and you're getting over 100 frames per second, but you seem to be getting massive lag spikes. Oh, right. I'm not sure about that one. I mean, I'm obviously Mr. Potato isn't a good comparison. Alright, let's head on over back to this area. Temporal crystals we need to make some more of, so let's do that with our extra ones here. Let's carry on and make everyone we need. Let's just click through these, fill those in. Okay, Katuras, thanks ever so much for stopping by. Enjoy your food. There we go, that's all those done. Now we need some Arcana, so let's do some... Oops, let's keep that open. Let's move to that. Move that over this side. Actually, we don't need the backpack open. Let's just do some Blaze Shatters. We can do some of those. We've still got enough Chaos Crystals spare here. We will need to buy some more of these at some point, but we can at least just get these going for now. I'll probably do my daily cooldown on the Temporal Crystal as well. I need to make some Leylight Shards as well after this. So, work our way back up the chain. Let's get the Arcana done first. Oh, we still need some more actually. Okay, Chaos Shatter. Let's create those. Let's go extra on those. And then down to our ley light. And then those will be done. There we go. And then whilst we're here, let's just make a temporal crystal. Okay, that's those done. Move back to there and back onto my crafts. So all of these, you're saying a 701,000 profit. Now this will be down to some of these have massively overinflated prices. Oh wow, Foster, thank you very much for the sub. That is extremely kind of you. Thank you ever so much for your support, and welcome to the Samadan squad. Here's a whole load of chef's hat for you to use as you like. Thank you very much. There's more competition and undercuts. You've been recommending to those in your guild with gold making and TSM questions to check your videos and streams. Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Let's go through and make our enchants. Now we'll have to check the prices on these when we post them so that they're not going to go for a ridiculously high price. We just want to make a reasonable profit, not a crazy profit, because they just won't sell for the prices they're currently being posted for. Right, that's done. So I might as well post these on now. Keep it all manageable. So let's go through and run a post scan. You post before work and before bed, and all your auctions tend to sell from 4 AM to 12 PM. Interesting. That's an interesting time period. Are you on the same time zone as your server? That would make sense if you're on a different time zone, but I wonder what everyone's doing at that time. Alright, it's just the Mark of the Claw that is massively overpriced. 111,000. Normally it should be about 3,000. So let's just knock this right down to actually just 2,000. It's more reasonable. So let's just take that right down. And 2,800. There we go. Post it on for that price. Oh, they're only 1 hour behind you. But you get no sales whilst at work. That's very strange, because I sometimes do that. I sometimes post my auctions on first thing in the morning when I get up at sort of like 5:30, and then I go to work, and then quite often I do get some sales by the evening, sort of like this sort of time, sort of like 10-11 o'clock at night. But then maybe that's just my server. You know, obviously every server is different.
If you find anything exotic,
right, those are done. Let's restock on tailoring. Now I want to look at my Sinister gear. Let's just move that over. Hold on. So go to my groups and look at my tailoring for Sinister gear. It's right down the bottom here. Sinister gear crafting. I'm going to change. I have got 3 of each. I'm going to increase this now. Now that we've had a couple of sales, I'm going to increase this to 6 of each. And then I'm also going to go to my deep sea bags, which seem to be selling quite well. And instead of making 4 of each, I'm going to up that to, I need an 8 of each. There we go, there's 8 of each. So I'm going to add that in there. I've had a couple of sales so far. Nabilston Dardo? I think I pronounced that right. Apologies if I butchered your name. So I'm hopeful that I'm going to get some more sales. The thing I think with Sinister gear, I think it's going to be a steady seller over time. I mean, looking here, we've got some healthy profit margins. We don't know about the sale rates yet, but we're going to carry on with them and carry on making them. So if we do tailoring now, let's restock. We're going to have loads of stuff we're going to need to make here. Tuxedo pants, dress shoes, silkweave satchels if you can get the Shalderai silk. Honourable combatants. Now, that's the other thing I need to do actually. Let's change honourable combatants to be 1 of each, because I think that's going to be a minimal seller now. About 10,000 at the moment seems to be the going rate. So we're going to go down to Honourable Gear Crafting. Change the group operation for that. Well, I've actually just got it down to 2 of each. Let's drop that down to 1 of each. Selling loads of shadowy masks. Interesting. Maybe there's renewed interest now there's a new secret mount thing out. Yeah, the Honourable Gear I can't see being a seller. I mean, I've sold 1. Big ones, but they sell. Okay. Yes, sorry, no, the Honourable Gear is selling for 1 to 3. Yes, that's about right. The Sinister Gear is going for 10,000. Apologies for the misinformation. You've sold a few, have you, Nix? Okay, that's good to hear. What do I think of the cooking mats now in 8.1? Well, I think it's very good for the for the guilds that have got all that extra stuff. Ah, Skizio, thank you very much for the host. How was your stream? I hope you're doing well. Welcome everybody from Skizio's stream. My name's Samadan and I'm currently just restocking on my Honourable Gear and my Sinister Gear and all my tailoring stuff. So we're just going through and adjusting my group. What I'm doing now is I'm going to just sort out my restocks for tailoring. Ah. Wow. Wow, Alatavi. Not sure how big this is about right to buy you a coffee or a pin. Oh, wow. Or a pint, sorry. There we go. Alatav, thank you very much. That's extremely generous of you with your bits. Let's see some chef's hats. Thank you very much indeed. That's super generous of you. Since cooking is now single cell sync, I guess many people will need to learn it on every character they raid with. Yeah, quite much. I think they will. Okay, Skizio, thank you very much for the host. Really kind of you. I hope to see you again soon. And Nathaniel Max, thank you very much for the follow. Did I miss a sub? I got the host and I got the chair. And I did a Valostra, didn't I? I did you earlier. Did I miss anyone else? If I haven't seen anything on my things there. Any other of my notifications, but if I have missed anything, I do apologise. Lost P28, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Things like stringy loins could sell for quite a bit. Yes, if you sell the ingredients rather than the feast themselves, you can still feed that market. There's definitely going to be a market there somewhere. I need to look at cooking, actually. This needs to be fleshed out a little bit more so I cover everything. Let's stick with one thing at the moment. Let's stick with tailoring for now. So we're going to restock on those. All the regular stuff. Probably worth looking into the stuff Mushy was talking about a minute ago with the now what was it? The red. Now have I got it is the other question. I might be missing a few things here. Is it red? Red something? Let's have a look. That's going to come in with all the embroidered stuff. And ember silk. Red winter clothes. Is that one of them? Red linen vest? No. Red linen robe. Oh, thank you, Life Tap, for the follow. Perhaps I'm seeing funny. Oh, okay. Right after the bits. I had the follow, but other than that, okay. Plate Sinister selling really well on your server. Excellent, good to hear. What else have we got? Red woolen boots. Are those the things that go with the things? I think after the PvP sessions you need some raid sessions for the new gear. I think that would be interesting. I'd certainly be willing to give them a go, definitely. Yes, it was that. Schizio came in with the host. That was before then. I have on my my Streamlabs notifications, I have it as a separate window. I had the Velostrous sub, then I had the Schizio host, then Alatuffy was very generous with the bits, then Nathaniel Max followed, and then LifeTap followed. Oh, it's a leather working item, is it? Ah, right, okay. Do I have any of these on, actually? Only usable during the holiday, Feast of Winter Vale. Which is that on now? Let's have a look at the calendar. Feast of Winter Vale is on, so that's something we could maybe put in as a seasonal thing. Let's go back to my tailoring and look up red. Now we had not that one. Red winter clothes. Currently at 7,000, which is a massively high price. So let's have a look for these. Add one of them in. Red winter. Red winter clothes. Let's queue one up. See if we can get a sale of that. Silkweave satchels will only do if we can get the right ingredients for that. So, ingredients, materials. Let's have a look for silkweave satchels. Not silkweave satchels, Shalderai silk. There's a fair amount here for a decent price actually. At 2 gold something. I'll snap those up. I'll take all of those. All the cheap ones. Might as well take that 396 as well. Let's go take those.
Bring it to me.
I should at least get a few silkweave satchels. And then what else do we need in our tailoring? Let's have a look. Crafting reports, not crafting reports. We want to gather a whole load of stuff here. Okay, so let's open up the task list. We'll go and collect up this stuff. Send you a screen score. Understand the confusion. Oh, right, okay. Let's have a look. I've got the Discord open at the moment. Just wait for that to load up. Hold on. Can't quite see that in here. Oh, right, I see. I see, that is an odd one. I don't have it in my notifications either. Okay, I see. Well, thanks for the heads up, Mushy. If I did miss a sub, and you didn't get shouted out, I do apologise. Speak up, and I shall definitely say thank you. Right, we're going to carry on and collect up the things we need. So get all this lot from the guild bank, and then see what else we need. Embroidered deep sea satin, gloom dust, Shalderai silk, mage weave cloth, and we need a whole load of... I need to make some bolts of mage weave. Have we got the mage weave cloth here? That's rune cloth. There's the silk cloth. Where's the mage weave? Oh, let's just try and make some anyway. See how things go. Okay, let's go and head on outside. Twitch is being odd for sure. Exactly. When isn't it odd? Your restock of Sinister doesn't work at all. Ah, right. Yeah, that was you mentioned that on Discord. It's weird that mine does work. You sold loads of extra stuff already. Excellent. Good to hear. Good to hear. So here we've got Enchanting Craft, Sanguine Cell, and Expulsum. That's interesting. Oreo cuddle time. He's definitely enjoying it. We don't have a cookie at the moment. Okay, we still need 41 Shalder Ice Help, so we can't quite do enough. Oh, yours doesn't work either, does it, Roxmo? So let's have a look at this. So how have I got mine set up, and how does it differ, I wonder? So my group is, I have the two groups, right down at the bottom here, Sinister Gear Crafting, using ignore item variations on the crafting set. It has everything on there, and then the group operation is 6 of each, and the settings for that, I have maximum 6, minimum profit is the minimum between either 20% crafting or 400 gold, and that's all I've got it changed from default. That's the only difference I've got for that operation. And then the other thing to check, I guess, would be to look in your crafting and make sure that Sinister Gear does actually have a profit listed in there. If it doesn't, double check that TSM knows the price of all the various materials. Hover over and see if it's got a mat cost for everything. That will give me 6 of each of the ones, 6 of each slot. So I'm going here, with that I've already got some on. I need to make 4 cloaks, 3 pants, but that will take me to a total of 6 of each. So that's the way that one works. Let me just turn this one down to 7, so that's going to be enough there. We also need to have a look at what else we're missing here. Sanguicell is here. Now I don't know why Sanguicell and Breath of Boss Bwonsamdi are there, other than they may be other ways of getting Expulsum perhaps. Hey Winchester, how are you? Merry Christmas to you too. Hope you're doing well. Enchanting Vellum we need a whole load of. Why we need 2,910 of it, I do not know. There's definitely something weird coming along here. We don't need that, we don't need that, and we don't need that. But we do need the Expulsum. We need 15, we have 11. And we need to make up these bolts of Mage Weave. So let's do the bolts first. Bolt of Mage Weave, there it is. Let's create those. How many do we need? We can make 5, so we'll just make these ones for now. There we go. Cancel out of that. We don't need that much Enchanting Vellum at all, because we're doing tailoring at the moment. So that can be ignored safely. And the other thing we need is Expulsum, so we'll go over and get that sorted. And let's go over to Borealis. Right. Just going to do a quick bio break, then I'll be back. Right, I'm back. Right, let's just make sure I've caught up on chat. So your string for profit was just 100 gold, 0 silver. You changed it to just 100 gold and now it works. Oh, excellent. Glad you found a fix for it. Just checked yours, but still no restock. Oh, okay. I wonder what's different then. It's telling me about vellum because enchanters can make sanguicell now. Oh right, enchanters can make sanguicell now that needs 10 vellum and 1 breath upon sandy. Guess something you want to craft requires sanguicell. Ah, interesting. Interesting, okay. It's an annoying feature because they're buying on pickup and you don't have enchanting on the same character as your tailor. Ah. Interesting, okay. Right, well, we need to make some expulsum. That's what we do need. We need 15 of that. So we need to make some linen braces. How many can we make? 181 without changing anything. Okay, so let's start with those. I should have set this up going before I left, actually. Right, okay, so let's just combine that there. Combine that there. And then let's start creating a whole load of braces. And we will scrap these afterwards. Oh, there's no Oreo at the moment, so I might as well hide his camera for now. Where's that gone? There we are. He's eating at the moment anyway. That's for the horde side, isn't it? Now, whilst this is going on, I did a bit of sketching today. I can give you a sneak peek preview of a new design that I was drawing the Alliance Collector's Edition coin. I did a sketch of it, which I can show you. There we go. So this is a new sketch that I've been doing. So going to be doing a design for, probably do another sort of like print design or t-shirt design, I think. Oh, Oreo's back. Are you back, Oreos? Hold on, let's put your camera back on. There he is. He's had his food. From Battle of Dalsa, that's not out yet, exactly. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the new raid coming out. It's going to be good. Thank you very much. I'll post it on Discord and Twitter once I've got it scanned in. I just did it today whilst my daughter was at athletics. Alright, that's everything I want to do for now. So let's just take this down, close that off, refresh that, and then let's get some materials out of this. Oh, where's my... wrong button, that's why. There we go. Then we can disenchant these. Get myself some extra materials, which I will need. Wondering if it would make sense for subtracting the price of expulsum from the value of the other mat's tide spray that you'd get back from the scrapper. I guess you could. What's the number of things you get? Is there a you'd have to do a sort of like a get a good list of numbers coming and see what kind of things you get. You could always factor that in. You could either just take a small amount off, or you could try it a bit more precise than that, depending on what kind of data you have. Right, let's queue all of this and get that scrapped. It's like a couple of extra tie spray. Ah, Asher Plays, thank you very much for the host. That's very kind of you. How was your stream? Hope you had good fun. We are currently doing a whole load of scrapping, so we're going to go through and get ourselves some expulsum. Now I need to make sure I've got enough going on that, so let's have a look at my task list. I can see it here, so we can carry on scrapping from here. That's interesting. That's stopping my scrapping from happening. Okay, let's open the task list instead. And then try it. There we go. That's working now. There we go. Okay, so we're going to scrap all of this lot. Hopefully get ourselves 14 expulsum. If not, we'll make a whole load more bracers. And we'll scrap it all again. That should be easy enough. Actually, what I'll do is I'll move Oreo down. Hold on, Oreo, we're just moving you to the other side. There we go. So we can see the scrapper in action. There we go. You really move the items that need hang yourself from your craft list. Okay. Okay, that's a good idea. Oh, actually, and Svabo, thank you both for the follow. And thank you again for the host. It's very kind of you. So if you remove it from your craft list, then you don't get it as a thing that's popping up. Because I can see that being quite annoying. Or at least it's fooling TSM into thinking it needs it. Have to look at what's thrown that as you don't raid. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to try some raiding. It's definitely on my list of things to do, even if it's just LFR, just so I can experience a few things. Oh, you just re-entered the crafting bin profit and it worked. Oh, okay. Well, excellent. Glad it worked, Authority Lion. Good to hear. There we go. Must have been the profit somehow. Thank you, Ashley, that's very kind of you. This is Oreo. Oreo likes to accompany me on stream. He's a gentle giant, 7 kilos of fluff. But he likes to sit next to me whilst I stream. He has for the moment anyway. Right, so we're going to make a whole load more bracers. Let's create all of these again. Open up my bag so I can see how many I've got going at the same time. Apologies for the mash of windows at the moment. 7 kilos, that's a dog. Yes, he is huge. Our other cat Cookie's only like 4 or 5 kilos, but Oreo's huge, even though Cookie rules the roost. But he's a softie. He's very, very timid in wintertime. He is Fluffmorn. He is Fluffmorn Hungers. Right, a whole load more stuff coming through. We still need 6 expulsum, so this round should do it. Yeah, that's true actually, isn't it? In wintertime Oreo joins us, and in summer we get Cookie. It'll be interesting to see how it changes. Good idea for a new sketch, Oreo mount. That would be awesome. What do people think of the new mount, the Vulpine one that's come out? Do people like it? I thought it was quite nice looking. It's a shame it's quite expensive though. You waited 2 days ago and just returned. Your cat will not let you out of your sight. Oh, that's nice. Hawksit, how are you? It is night time for me, but morning for you. How are you? Thanks ever so much for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I definitely think an Oreo mount sketch would be quite cool. Okay, so let's move the task list over, close that down, and then I need to disenchant this armour so I can get myself some enchanting materials. The Vulpine, the blue fox thing with wings, the one I saw has just been released. You bought it with balance. The wings are a bit weird, yeah. How much is it? Is that 3.6 million? No, 360,000. I can't quite see the number of zeros there. 3.6 million is a lot, isn't it? 2 tokens, really, isn't it? So that's 180. Yeah, 360,000. So 2 tokens worth for a mount. That's okay, really. Masonic Plague, how are you? Love the stream. Makes your day every time you see me on. Oh, very kind of you to say so. Thank you for your kind words. First time you've ever done a sub. Where is the chef's hat at? You don't see it under the bits. It should be at the bottom of your chat window. There should be a little emoji kind of icon, and then that should give you access to the sub icons as well as all the general Twitch ones that you get. So if I bring it down, I can pop the window over here. So you can see the chat window. Oh, let's move Oreo across here. You see this little icon down here, and then that gives you your icons here, and then the chef's hat is this one. And you click on that and click in chat, and it comes through. And the other ones there were my my tier 2 and 3 windows icons. Right, let's queue up this lot and get this going. Ah, you're on the triangles. No worries. Excellent. Well, thank you very much for subscribing. It's really appreciated. Ah, Crazy Pinker Guana. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Twinstone, guess personal taste. You like Vault more than the reskin. Oh, did I miss one earlier from Mushy? Feel people like the mount, but are very displeased with it being a shop mount. Yeah, I think so. Beats buying the Mark II Engineer mount. Yeah. Right, let's scrap on this. How much expulsum? We've got 5 expulsum left to get. Let's carry on through this. I love the chef's hat on that. That's nice, Maura. Probably going to have to do a redesign of my my icons. I was thinking of doing them all hand drawn, because that seems to be the way most people do them. Except I do have the advantage of being able to hand draw them myself, so we do have that at least. Right, coming through. Load more. Still need 4 expulsum. Let's hope we're lucky with this last lot. Nope, still on 4. Okay, come on through. I've definitely been unlucky in this run. Let's just keep going, push on through. Ah, there we go, there's one down. It's broken the bad luck chain. Let's see if we can get a couple more out just at the end, hopefully. Or I'm going to have to make some more braces, which is fine, I don't mind doing that. That was one, I saw it come in. Don't think we're going to get the second one in though. Alright, okay, so we're going to have to make some more braces. Not so lucky on that run. Okay, let's do a whole load more. Now we can make just the whole 40, 38, 37 of them here. Let's do all of those. So it's been a bit of a shorter restock stream tonight, because obviously we've had all this tailoring to do, enchanting to do, relist everything on, but we should hopefully just have a look and see how everything else goes just in the last few things. Make sure we can get a few more things done, perhaps. At least get this slot posted on, that's the next thing, and then check if there's anything I can do to help my reputation. I've been getting very close to being able to do my... I managed to pick up one of the work orders for Enchanting, actually, which is really useful. because that means I can level up to 125 quite effectively now. So that's the next thing in my mental list of things to do. So I'm going to do that at some point soon, once I've just gone through all of this. And then I also want to get the Order of Embers up to Revered, which we're getting very close now that I've done a few more quests. I'm about 6 of 10 of the chapter for Drustvar. So I've still got a few more things to do there. Let's queue up this lot. Now let's hope for some more Expulsum. Is there an incursion going on? Oh yes, I haven't done that yet. And drums. I should be alright on drums for the moment. I think... actually no, I haven't done... Earthen's got them at the moment. He hasn't sent them over to Samadan. It's over in Stormsong. I haven't done an incursion yet. And I haven't done the new Warfront yet either. There's still loads of things I haven't done. There's always so much to do. Yep, so there's Warfront, there's Incursion, there's still some dungeons I haven't done. I've only done one dungeon. What other professions would I like to level next? Should time allow, of course. Yes, of course. I'm interested in jewel crafting and inscription. Those would be two that I would really like to get going. I already have alchemy on a couple of characters, so it wouldn't take too long to get those up. And obviously Earthen has the leather working as well. So we've got a few things there. But I think jewel crafting sounds like quite a nice one. I'd definitely like to get that going, and inscription would be my next two. Right, okay, we've got those. So task list is done. Close that down. Let's move Oreo back. Here you come, Oreo. Hold on tight. There you go. And then we can go over to our tailoring. And scribe, yes. Jewel crafting is useless at the moment, is it? Okay. Is even the old world stuff like the Panthers useless? Can you still get some sales with those? It'd be nice if you can. Right, crafting. So we are going to make 8 deep sea bags, 4 Sinister Combatant braces, belt, mittens, boots, cloak and pants. So 4 or 3 of those to take me up to 6 of each. 7 silkweave satchels, tuxedo pants, hexweave bag, red winter clothes, I'm going to try that, and dress shoes. Okay, yep, still here, Katuras. We're just running through our crafts at the moment. We'll have to do a reload and then get that going again. Thought Scribe was quite expensive to get into. Alright. Okay, you disagree on the jewel crafting senses. Okay. So what do you find good with jewel crafting? Is it the panther mounts or is that other things you can do? How much gold am I sitting on at the moment? I've about 450,000 I think I'm at the moment. How are we looking? 428,000 at the moment. The jewel craft mounts are slow sellers. Okay, thank you, Nix. You combine making more of jewel crafting right now than any 2 other professions combined. Interesting, Commander Bond. Okay. Scribe is expensive if you go for the decks. Aha, right, okay. Yeah, exactly. You know, Nix, what the market's like on Shadowsong as well, which is quite useful. Right, okay. No, not that. Yes, crafting, that's what we're doing. So, deep sea bags. Let's run through those. And then... oh, we only made 2, and then it got stuck. What are we stuck on? Do we need some more of something? Not according to that. Okay, let's try another reload, just in case. I think the worst market on Shadowsong is the pets. Horrible and a lot of gold and saturation, constant undercutting. Yeah, pets are very, very slow sellers, especially on Shadowsong. I mean, pets are in general slow sellers, as is Transmog. But, yes, on Shadowsong, those 2 are particularly slow. Right, let's try this again. Missing reagent, nylon thread. Okay, that's easy enough. We can fix that one up. We had a whole load in our bank, didn't we? That's where I put it. Let's go and get it. Let's go jump over here, down here, into here.
Hey there.
And where was that nylon thread? There's one there. Oh, did we use it all up? We must have done. Okay. Is there any in the guild? Oops. Nylon. Nope, we're gonna have to buy some. Okay. Fair enough. So you're doing a combination of BFA, Legion and Draenor. Okay, that's quite good. Dual crafting selling alright in BFA. Not a big money maker. You sell some rings, staffs, rings and the haste gem. Okay. Yeah, it is interesting how they're different. And that's kind of like where I'd like to maybe try out a few different ones. Be handy if the auction house second merchant was a banker. That is true, that would be useful, but I can see how that would be a little bit more overpowered perhaps. Right, let's have a look for any nylon thread. Under 57 gold would be good. No, it doesn't look like there is. Okay, that's fine, we'll buy it up ourselves. Okay, where is it? Here it is. Let's get 3 stacks, that should do for now.
Come back with some better stuff.
Alright, let's carry on. Make our deep sea bags. Oh right, it needs 70 nylon thread for those. Oh, we're going to need a bit more than that then, aren't we? Hold on.
I've seen things that would scare you shellers.
Let's get some more there. There we go. That should get that going. Right, okay. Run through this now. Deep sea bags. You do sell more old content than the new BFA items. Yeah, that's the good thing about being able to do the old world stuff as well. I think that gives you an advantage if you've got the whole breadth of the profession rather than just the BFA stuff. And obviously with the way professions are split now, that gives you different areas to focus on. There we go. Master Draenor Crafter. Interesting. Why Master Draenor Crafter? I was making Sinister gear. Let me just read what that said. Tune and craft 50 epic items with an item level of at least 136. Okay, there we go, that explains it. Right, let's make everything else up. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Yep, I think it was basically an old achievement finally coming through. Lucky to sell a glyph a week. Your inscription sales is meh. Couple of contracts a day. Maybe a scroll or so. Ah, okay. So Red Winter's clothes we need to add in to a list somewhere. We also need to add in the new Sinister gear we've just made into our group. So we'll add those in. So let's have a look at our tailoring group. We'll go right down to the Sinister gear selling. We'll add in all the new stuff. The new variations, they can go in. And then Red Winter clothes. Let's put this in. Let's have a look. We got a section pretty clothes, fancy outfits, or fancy robes. I think we should put this in fancy outfits. Red Winter clothes, add that in, and then we'll have to do a /reload and see how that goes. Make about 50k a week with inscription. That's very reasonable, isn't it? You sell the epic Pandaria inscriptions. They sell well on high prices. Okay. Shoulders, kites. Okay. There's a goblin that sells the green winter clothes. Goblin in Shatrath sell the green winter clothes pattern. I don't know actually. Have I got the green one? It looks healthy on this end, Authority Lion. It did look like it dipped down for a little bit, but it does seem to have gone back up again. So it seems okay at the moment. Make a holiday group for the Christmas robe. Yeah, that's true actually. Excuse me, it is going to be just seasonal, isn't it? Okay. Let's have a look. So let's go down. Pretty clothes. Let's make a new group. We'll call it seasonal outfits. And then we'll move this up into fancy outfits. We'll put red winter clothes in there, and then we'll move that back out, and then give that an operation. Average craft min is good. Crafting one of each is good. Glitter, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. We're just going through and sorting our groups out at the moment. I don't have a plushie on at the moment. That's a good point. I don't think I've included... We have got a crafting operation, but I don't think it's correct. I don't think it's correctly doing it. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at our auction house. See if we've actually got one on. My auctions. Elekk. No, we don't have one. That's a good point. Right, before I do that though, let's post on the things I've got just made. Let's get these on. Otherwise I'm going to be off on another squirrel hunt. It's a great Xmas seller. Okay, that's good to know. Hopefully it will sell. Now I wonder why my crafting operation didn't work. Probably because it's a different plushie, isn't it? The plushie you make is different to the one you sell. I might have to split that up. Makes note to put up more leather love. Alright, so let's have a look at this Sinister gear. 9,000, 7,000, 11, 8, 14, 10. Okay, all reasonable prices. Dress shoes coming in for a good one. Tuxedo's good. Deep sea bag at 953. Okay, that's not bad. Crafting cost is 517. Takes quite a lot of deep sea satin though. That's where the most of the cost is going. And then everything else we're going to leave. And so let's post this lot on. Yes, the learn and the box version. So I'll have to make two different groups for it, I think. So let's have a look at that. So the Elekk Plushie needs a separate group. So if we go to our tailoring and we make one up, let's go to the standard user interface. Elekk Plushie. Okay, we can make two of them actually. So if I create one, there we go. You're welcome for the deep sea price drop. Okay, no worries, sorry to lie. Okay, so we've made one, so we need to put that one we just made. Let's have a look at this. So group wise, Elekk Plushie. Let's change this to Elekk Plushie sell, and then we're going to make another group in tailoring, and we're going to call this one Elekk Plushie craft. Now what we need to do, now that's already there. The one we've made isn't in our list. So is that somewhere else? Let's have a look at what we have in our bags. If we hover over the icon, it doesn't say it's in any group. Teach you how to summon and dismiss this companion. So how am I going to add this in? Let's have a look. Now that doesn't have an operation on it either. Let's fix that one up as well, because that one's soulbound. Yes. Okay. So you can't sell it, but what I want to do is a craft. Oh look, there's a secret mount. Someone's got one. They look excellent. Let me just close my bags down and have a look. Yeah, so if it's not sellable, I would at least like it to be craftable. So how can I tell TSM to put it on a crafting operation? I don't think I can. Yeah, the one in my bags is soulbound. So if you learn it and cage it, that's all very good, but how do we make a crafting operation of it? That's the question. So that we go here, toy box, pet journal, Elekk Plushie, put in cage. So now you're back there, and we have one. We have the Elekk Plushie here. Hold on, what group's it in though? Now that is in the Tailoring Elekk Plushie cell group. Yeah. So the caged one can't go in. That's in my crafted operation, but TSM won't make it because it's soulbound. Don't think you can. It's from the cage item. Put the cage in. Yeah, so that's what I was trying to do, and I couldn't put that one in a different group because Elekk Plushie cell is already there. The caged version is in there, but we don't have one that can have a crafting operation on it, unfortunately, because I had a crafting operation of one of each, and it wasn't crafting one. Oh, there we go. Bountiful Captain's Feast just sold. Interesting. Okay, so that looks like something we'd have to do manually every now and again that we can remember. Whilst we're here though, and I'm fiddling around with groups, let's also look at our seasonal outfits. Just make sure we've got an operation attached to that. We do. And we've got red winter clothes attached. Okay, so that's fine. So let's post those up. Let's have a look.
Have anything ancient to
Run
trade?
post scan.
Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Now what's missing here? No Elekk Plushie and no...
If you find anything exotic,
Let's do a reload. Just double check on that, just in case something hasn't come through. Unless I'm doing something silly. We'll have a look. Alright, let's try another repost just in case.
Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Start the scan on that. And then if that doesn't work, we will have a look at... Okay, let's have a look at our bags. Okay, so that is in Tailoring Pretty Clothes Seasonal Outfits. Just got your first Paragon chest. Excellent. Congratulations. 3780s, not bad. Elekk Plushie is there for 1,000, but doesn't have a crafting cost, obviously. And that's in seasonal outfits. Binds when equipped, cosmetic. Oh, there's a hat as well, and the winter boots. The winter garb. Okay, I haven't done the green one. We were talking about that earlier. Okay, let's have a look at this. Okay, min normal max, 1,200, 10,000. Min normal max, 1,700, 5,200. Okay. Very nice. Congratulations, Lost. Okay. So those should be working. They should have a posting operation on them. Let's have another look. Seasonal outfits. Has red winter clothes on. I have one in my bag. Group operation auctioning. One operations average region craft minimum. That should work. Let's just override that and put that on that one there. And then the Elekk Plushie sell, which is this one. Elekk Plushie manual, that should be fine. Posting operation, 48 hours, one of each. 1, 250, 10,000 and 2,000. That should all post. But they're not posting.
Have anything ancient to trade?
Oh, I know what it is. It's simple. Silly, easy mistake. I forgot that they don't get highlighted when you make a new one. There they are. Click that and click that. Of course. Simple things have simple solutions. And they're below min price. Red winter clothes, though, can go on for 7,000. There we go. There we go. Yes, Authority Line. We found it in the end. And Elekk Plushie min price is below that at the moment. Let's have a look shopping wise. What is the Elekk on for at the moment? Elekk Plushie is for 1,082. Okay, and so my minimum price was, this is for a rank 1 as well, 1 to 50, so we can reduce our manual price for that. That's easy enough. Crafting cost, I wasn't sure what it was. Let's just have a quick look. Do we have a crafting cost? Let's go to our tailoring and have a look. Elekk Plushie, so it's 50 hexweave cloth and 10 sorcerous earth. So a crafting cost of 64 gold according to that. So we can afford to put the price down a little bit. So let's just go and have a look here. Elekk Plushie manual. Let's just reduce this down to a price of as low as 950, which is still giving me a decent amount of profit. There we go. Take that off, and pop that on. Half a hexweave bag, exactly. So my auctions, run a post scan. There we go, 1,082. Okay, that's the restocks finally done. We spent most of the time just going through and restocking things, but we got some good things there. Hopefully we'll get some sales from that. We probably could do with just having a quick look at the map just to make sure there's nothing interesting on the list that we need. Nothing work order wise there. Nothing work order wise there. So yeah, hour and a half, we're pretty late in the day and I have got work tomorrow, so I'm gonna finish up there. I won't be doing any more, but let's have a look at what we can do tomorrow night, see if we get any sales through, and then we can maybe push on through and see how things land then. So let's have a look. Oh yes, reading time. Yes, sorry, not tonight, Authority Line. I'll have to make sure I do that next time. Depends what time I get on. I was a bit rushed tonight. So let's see if there's anyone we can throw a host over to. Kuhn's on actually. We can send some love over Kuhn's way. Also a very chill streamer who is currently doing his challenge of Oh, he's doing a 24-hour stream, in fact. Wow, okay. Well, we'll definitely send some love over his way. Show him some support. See how he's getting on. There he is. Right, okay. To celebrate his 2,000-hour streaming reach. Wow, that's amazing. So I want to say a big thank you to everyone who has popped by in chat tonight. Really appreciate your company, all your bits, your cheers, your subs, and your general company advice, and really appreciate it. So next stream will be on tomorrow night, tiredness permitting obviously, and family permitting. So next time we've got Monday and Wednesday and then Friday, and that might, I'll see how, I'm not exactly sure what my plans are for Christmas over that period, but I will be spending a lot of time with the family, so it might be a lot more ad hoc around then. But let's start with Monday, tomorrow, next planned stream. So until then, have a lovely time gold making, and I'll see you very soon. Let's throw a host over to Kuhn.